Hello and welcome back to Vets Play D&D. I'm your DM, Brandon. Tonight is the beginning of the end. We have with us our full crew. Starting directly below me, what just happened to the screen? All right, starting directly below me, we have the monk Regal Tetheala being played by Jordan. That is Liv, the rogue, and Rerethi. Jesse's playing our cleric Aurora. Our God Emperor Tim is over there being played by Hunter. And the Ranger Bite Marks is being played by now the rapist. Sam. And before we do get started, I want to remind everyone the views expressed by the individuals in this stream are solely the views of the individuals expressing them and do not necessarily reflect or express the views of Washington, the VA, or veterans as a whole, like the statement I just made. All right. When last we met, our players were chilling out in town and getting ready to try and go rescue the prince, when Endra thought it was a really, really, really important idea to contact the master, specifically Beshaba, the face of the master.
Well, we know where he is now, so you're welcome.
She convinced the party to head to the outskirts of town and contact the master, specifically again Beshaba, and they had a little conversation where Beshaba tried to win them over to her side, explaining that this is all just to create peace and unity throughout this land and to protect it.
It's just a misunderstanding.
It is. It's just she just wants to bring peace and protection to this land. That's it. Right?
You know what? I think Thanos said something similar.
I'm inevitable.
Wasn't wrong.
I mean, Thanos did nothing wrong. Hashtag.
Thanos is persecuted. All right.
I'm sorry for derailing, bro.
Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. I'm easily derailed, and it's okay. During a multi-level conversation, two of the members of the party potentially are interested in joining Beshaba, our very own Endra and God Emperor Tim, whereas Aurora, Regal, and Bite have expressly turned her down. At the end of our last session, Endra and Tim were still in communion with Beshaba, and none of the other players were. Our very last thing that we saw was Bite and Regal stepping back, preparing weapons, and leveling them at Endra. Tim.
They were both pointed at Tim for some reason.
Yeah,
True.
they were both pointing at Tim.
Well, Tim is currently a giant demon, so.
Oh, so true.
And
Yeah.
There's also
also,
two Tims.
we also have Aurora who was
Summoned a
bringing on
storm.
a lightning storm.
Yeah.
I just have sparkly fingers for now. I haven't aimed them at anybody.
Sparkly.
Sparkle fingers, girl.
Okay, Starlight.
Jazz fingers.
Jazz hands.
Please.
No, Aurora's just Starlight from The Boys.
Ooh, I'll take it. Oh, I have a cantrip now where I can change my eye color or stuff for a whole minute.
That's so
Very
cute.
And
useful
imagine,
cantrip.
I imagine that's going on right now.
Why is that a
Slay
cantrip?
queen.
Why wouldn't it be?
I don't know.
What do you want to be
Yeah.
a first level spell?
Yeah, first level spell
Burn a
just to change
spell.
my eyes for a
Why
minute.
does it exist?
Well,
Why
to like
not?
intimidate people, and I don't know. I can like
Because it can be useful.
make
She can be
doors-
the ultimate disguiser.
To
Yeah,
make her
well-
look really pretty to all the other centaurs when she's
Well,
hanging
okay,
out at the
there's-
stable after work.
Okay, there's more to the cantrip other than changing eyes. I can also open and close doors sporadically, shake the ground a little bit.
So you're a poltergeist.
Yeah, pretty much. With that one cantrip. Yeah.
Solid.
Perfect.
So anyways,
Alright.
my eyes are golden right now.
Welcome back, Bozic. We haven't heard from you in a couple of episodes. All right. We're glad to have you on board again.
Bozique.
Bozic.
Oh,
I've always
who's
called
that?
them Bozic. and
That's
then I'm
Conrad.
doing it
That's
just
Conrad.
like
Got it.
That's the other boyfriend.
Yeah.
The one here.
I like to call him the primary
The one that
boyfriend.
gets me inspiration when he talks to you in person.
True.
The one that gets inspiration, but it's never passed on to me. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Wah, wah.
He's the original boy toy.
The
Yeah.
OG, if you will.
Can't beat that.
All right. So with that, as the three of you step back and observe Indra and Tim, something begins to happen. You, yes, it is a cool name. you begin to see as rippling in the air seems to compress and expand, and heat begins to radiate, and suddenly the two of them pop out of existence. The bright flash, and when the light fades, it's just the three of you.
Okay.
What do you do?
Well, I had been still backing up. I'm at about 59 feet right now.
59.
Yes, 59 feet exactly.
Okay.
You're welcome.
I'm at 29 feet exactly.
I had been backing up, so I'm still ready to fire if need be. I'm gonna wait a minute and see what happens if they reappear somewhere else. If
During
yeah.
those 10 rounds of waiting, what are the
reassess.
I am going to
Yes.
cast Empty Body and Astral Project.
were you astral projecting to? Well, that's just gonna be right here.
Yeah, same realm that we're in. I want to see if they're just on a different plane.
The world looks a little bit different, of course. It looks a little more ethereal, and all you see are the shadows of two friends standing there. You don't see anything indicating that either Endra or Tim.
There's no like residual magic substances or like indications of a portal or anything like that.
There are not. I mean, if you were to cast Detect Magic, you would be able to tell that magic was used. Nothing that was transplanar.
I'm just gonna see if I can discern anything specifically. Probably not too well.
You can tell that there was some magic used.
Powerful. I'm gonna return to my body.
All right. Bosic, don't worry. That will come.
Wait, is Guavin Schwartz still here with us, or did he teleport
He is.
too?
Oh, that's a good question.
He did
Oh,
not teleport.
okay.
He is still there. I apologize.
Okay. Got a question.
Got an answer.
Just as a courtesy, so since I'm using like 5G in the middle of this like campsite, if someone says something really good in the comments of the stream, will you tell me? The chat of the stream.
Most definitely. Yes. I usually do try to more fully address the comments when I have them.
That's okay. I'm just being selfish because I
No.
don't have enough bandwidth to stream it.
You're not. You're being completely reasonable.
No, not at all.
And Bosic was just saying that he was hoping for the brawl of the people. I told him, don't worry. That
I
can
know.
happen. It might not. It might. I don't
I
know.
was hoping.
We're ready to rock
Hey,
if
that
need be.
that should be Aurora's wand, the Holy Mountain.
It's some really
Connor says,
really
I
good
got
beer.
you, Liv. I'll make funny shit for you.
Here we go.
Yay.
I'd also like to, as I am backing away.
Who's doing titles?
I am.
Thank you so much. As you're backing away.
Yay! I just want to say, like, I'm imagining myself, like, kind of, sort of in Afghanistan right now, and I want to be like, boy, if I were to metagame right now, wouldn't it be, like, super amazing if the enemy was given, like, extra time to think about their reaction? Cool. That's all I'm going to say.
I'm gonna prepare an action.
Okay.
Well, I guess I'm gonna touch my ruby belt first to
Oh.
get some key
You rub
points
your
back. Oh yes, I do. So
You rub that belt.
Now is this like slow, gentle circles, or like are we DJing, cleaning a cast iron pan?
I'm cleaning a cast iron pan, so I'm gonna just rub it 3 times.
You just
get
see
back.
you see Jordan over there.
I'm gonna get back 6 of my.
Stressful situation.
Jesus Christ! I'm gonna get 6 of my key points, and I'm gonna prepare my max attack for my Searing Arch Strike, Burning Hand style. If Endra or Tim reappear. So
Should
as
we-
soon as they show up, I'm blasting them.
Should we talk about this? I guess we have time to. Aurora was just kind of like meditating for a minute, quote unquote, going
Mhm.
through the
Yeah,
spells she
let's
might have
chat.
known to.
The
yeah,
three of us.
I don't think there's anything I,
I
can do
presume
right
the
now
two
to
of you are
retrieve
sort
them.
of following me backwards, right? Like, because I'm the first one who took action, right? So, like, I assume you and Regal are like, what?
Yeah, it all happened
I
pretty
assume
quickly.
you sort
I
of
think.
know what's going on, yeah, in my brain, but I'm happy to explain why I did what I did.
Ooh, are we still linked in our minds?
No,
Or no? Okay.
no, Tim cut that off. Otherwise, we wouldn't be in the situation we're in.
Right. Got
Because
it.
the
Okay,
whole
remember that.
reason we're in this situation
turned it off.
is right. And I'm convinced that if they switch to Beshaba's team, their first order of business is going to be to execute us. So I am protecting myself.
Yeah.
Possibly you two, if you're, on board.
I'm on board to have some allies. I've
Yep.
always been companionship has always been really important to me. Having friends, blood sisters and brothers back in my ship crew days. So I'm down. Endra, I get mixed vibes from her, but I feel like I trust her in the end.
Bad vibes.
Like I know she kept talking about her infatuation possibly with, but I don't think she would turn on us though in the end. I think probably just her curiosity is getting her into this position right now. Tim, on the other hand,
Regal's just gonna slice his hand and put his hand out to Aurora and be like,
oh,
blood siblings.
Can I get a hoof? I'm just gonna shave off a little hoof.
I need blood.
I hold back a little bit of a gag.
Oh, her hoof will glue it right back up.
Here we go.
Glue.
Either
Anyway,
way, maybe we should ask Wabi what we should do.
Yeah, Wabi definitely knows more about.
So
where they went.
have to tell you. Yes, let's ask Wabi, but also I have to tell you, Aurora, I'm not against either one of them. I just, as soon as that link was cut and they were both leaning towards siding with someone else who is not on the same side as us, who has picked a different evil of ours, whether you would regard the prince as an evil or not, like their first order of business could be to execute us. So that is what I was protecting us from. That is the immediate reaction that I had. Though they're gone now. So I have no idea what's happened to them. Maybe she has taken them and transported them to some other universe or some other plane or whatever. And they're on some sort of different adventure. So maybe we don't need to do this. Although we should keep in mind the potential for fight later. I also recognize Endra's intuitiveness as being very important and also quite timely, and I appreciate it. It just happens to be that I disagree. I actually wasn't even sure that we disagreed. To be fair, she hadn't made a decision yet, but our communication got off. So in the event that the two of them had agreed to go with Beshaba and her first order was to execute us, I was protecting us. I was protecting me. So that's where I'm at. Guavi, would love to hear your input.
Before Guavin Shorts chimes in, there was quite the little measuring contest in the chat. If anybody needs my ruler, you're welcome to it.
Look, just because you got a bronze star doesn't make you better than me, Brandon.
I mean, it kind of does.
My penis is so
Yeah, do you got a purple heart, bud?
No, I was smart enough to dodge.
Yeah? Or you didn't have to dodge anything?
I think, okay, Trump. Holy shit. I only appreciate the ones who could dodge.
Brandon knows that he and I love each other.
Yeah, if we don't give each other hell, no one else will, which is not true.
To be fair, everyone in the chat, everyone who ever watches this later in later iterations, they're very good friends. They're allowed to do this to each other.
It's true.
Please go.
Brandon and I are carbon copies of each other in terms of our disabilities.
It's also true, except Jordan's taller and more attractive, shorter. So aside from that,
Sir, you're a liar.
all right. Oh, and I have a better beard.
Have we moved to like a flirting thing
Going on?
instead? That's a
But
change of
in-
dynamic. That's cute.
Yeah.
Brandon can
And
grow an
kiss.
insane beard. It's just passion
And
for me.
kiss.
I
The
mean,
two
I'll
of you.
kiss
Just
Brandon
Alright.
if Mariah was okay
Yeah.
with it.
I don't think she'd mind.
Okay.
They were boys, you know. That's your top down.
Regardless,
You heard it. Next
God, Alex
tailgate.
would be so jealous.
Wait, who?
we love you too.
Alex.
Conrad.
Alex would be so
We
jealous.
love you too, bud.
Alex wants to make out with both Jordan and
That's
Brandon.
funny.
I'm so flattered. But
Does Alex
Robin
not watch the
Shorts
streams
isn't
anymore?
flattered.
Oh.
He goes to bed this time.
What?
He's on a different
Oh
shift.
yeah, he works weird shifts.
Yeah.
Oh.
He
Okay,
wakes up
back
at
to
like
the
2 a.m.
Guaminator.
I forgot your question for Guam. I was
do we
too
do?
involved in the Dick Matron contest.
Jeez. So the question is,
Oh,
I'm-
geez, guys.
so I'm concerned. I basically described the reason why we are where we are, and I'm like, so they've disappeared. What do you recommend we do, Guavi? I'm 59 feet from you because I want to be 60 feet within measure of the party. So what do you recommend we do?
Guam Shorts
Why
looks
is
and
it
says,
echoing?
60 feet isn't that far. Why are you doing that with your voice?
Oh, I don't. Pass the salt.
Well,
20 yards away from him.
not entirely sure what we should do. This is an unexpected turn of events. I think we should go back to the college and talk with Golgi and see if he has any thoughts. We need to organize some way to get to the prince.
Regal just says, okay, pops up and starts running towards the college.
But don't you think they would know we're going there? And if they're now on a different team, they're gonna follow us there?
We'll kill them if they do, as Regal
Then
runs.
what do you propose?
I don't know. Let's
Why are
go
you
to
being
the
an asshole? Why would you
college.
ask my
Yeah.
advice? What? Asshole.
No, you're right. Let's go to the college.
Oh, Guavi's getting snappy.
No, he
It's the
right.
roid
He right.
rage.
No, he
Well,
right.
Yeah.
So you remember he was pretty close to Endra, and so he's a little confused right
Uh-huh.
now. And he's having to process these emotions. And Tim was one of his besties, and so all of a sudden they seemed like maybe they were interested in going over and working with the master, who is in charge of the people that ruined his life. He's hurting.
That's true.
Poor
Okay, I'm
Bobby.
gonna walk along with Wabi on our way to the college.
Ooh.
He, as you're walking, he puts a hand
Offering
on
emotional
your
support,
shoulder. The shoulder he can reach would probably be your front hip. Puts a hand there. He's like,
Yeah.
You know, I know it was tempting there for you. I appreciate that I can rely on you, that I can trust you. Thank you.
If there's anything I can do right, it's loyalty. And
I've seen that.
yeah, I don't know. I'm holding out for the two. I think it's just curiosity that's gotten the best of them right now.
I've been
Go on the
burned
way.
too many times recently. I'm glad you have faith. I hope it's enough for the both of us. Puts
Me
his
too,
head down,
Bobby.
just
Me
keeps
too,
walking
Bobby.
along. Anyway, so you guys get to the college. Anything you guys are doing on the way?
I'm going to search for a tattoo
Are
person.
we?
Oh.
I'll go with him.
Okay, so both of you roll a d100.
Jeez.
D100.
57.
It, man. 68.
Oh, man. Sam. 1 point away.
Sorry. Yeah.
All right,
Shut up. Fuck off.
there we go. Sam, you hear someone mention that there is a wandering artist that has traveled to Trangaport and has set up shop in the Temple District.
I oh, are you done? I ask him if he's able to replicate a tattoo.
Oh, so you go to the temple district?
Oh, is that where? Yeah, yes. Is that where the tattoo artist is?
Yes, and by asking around, I'm sure you'll be able to find him eventually.
Yes, yes, yes.
Right.
Am,
Yeah,
Where's
you're.
that
am I
again?
able to follow her?
If she tells you about it, absolutely.
Yeah, I tell you about it.
Okay, I'm gonna follow her.
Aurora, are you gonna
Like,
check out
hey.
the tattoo artist with them, or are you chilling out here?
Oh,
What's
I
that?
guess. Wait, does Guabi have somebody?
Guabi's.
I don't know.
He went back up to his office, kind of a little dejected, but we know that Bulk is up there. We know that
Okay. Okay.
Golgi's up there, and Highshorn are up there.
All right. Here's his bros. Yeah. Yeah, I'll tag along. Especially because I don't know where Endra and Tim are gonna pop out.
Smart.
So I want to
Exactly.
stay with them.
Let's stay
Yeah, we
together.
don't separate. Mm-hmm.
What a great idea.
Could get a little branding.
Get a little
Yeah.
branding. I'm gonna ask the tattoo artist if he will replicate Regal has in his arm.
Oh, you're gonna get a whole sleeve right now?
So as you were
Is
asking,
it a whole sleeve?
Oh, I don't know.
No, it's like a half sleeve, I believe.
yeah, it's half a limb.
The barrier tattoo.
Mm.
So as you guys are wandering around, you find the gentleman. He is working out of a covered wagon, full fold-out stairs in the back. He has a beautiful white mare that's grazing on some of the grass there. It's a very well-maintained wagon, a little dusty from the road, and sitting in a chair with his feet kicked up, just kind of sharpening some kind of device that has a needle on the end of it. You see an elf, or I'm sorry, not an elf, a dwarf with a beautiful long beard, just sitting there. He looks up at you guys and he's like, "Hey, you looking for tattoos?" All right, I'm not doing the voice today. Sorry.
Maybe.
Yes.
Maybe.
Tatted.
It depends on if you can give us a tattoo you want with the effect that it has had in the past.
What do you mean by that?
So my friend here, Regal, has a tattoo.
Regal shows the tattoo.
Uh-huh. And this tattoo has the effect of being sort of like an extra armor for him.
Protection.
Yes.
I might know a thing or two about magic tattoos.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If you can
and
afford them.
Are you able to? Well. And if you can do that and very quickly, then I will pay extra.
We can do that. So, are you looking for a
Okay.
barrier tattoo?
I am.
All right. So the barrier tattoo, there's an uncommon, a rare, and a very rare. The uncommon would be 12 plus your dex, rare would be 15 plus your dex modifier, and then very rare is just a solid 18.
18
AC.
what?
So
It's 18, no
very
extras.
rare, your AC would just be 18, and then anything on top of that would have to come from additional magical items like action and things like that.
What's your dex modifier, Sam?
My dex modifier is +5.
Probably want the second one then, because then you'll be at 20.
Yeah, the rare.
Okay. So how much would a rare cost me?
Well, you see, first of all, it's going to take up. It's a large tattoo, take an entire limb. And secondly, I don't take money. I trade in luck.
What do you... Luck?
Luck.
And how does one spend or give luck to other people?
I borrow a little bit of your luck now. Maybe later down the line, you have a little bit of bad luck.
Oh, this thing's a fucking hag. God damn it.
Hmm.
I hate you,
Alright.
Brandon.
Cool. Let's do it.
Okay. So you're going with the rare version?
Yes.
All right, you have a barrier tattoo rare, which will give you 15 plus your dex for your AC.
15 plus my dex. Wait, say it again. 15 plus my dex.
15 plus your dex will be your AC. So 20 will be your AC.
If you add the item and you
Yeah.
attune to it, and
Yeah, you do have to
D&D
attune
Yeah,
Beyond
I'm
to
it'll
looking
do.
for it now.
So,
Barrier. How long would that take me?
technically a short rest, but you guys can do it while you're preparing with Guava and Shorts and them.
Where do you get your dex? Is it the
It's your plus.
dexterity modifier.
so like where strength, dex, constitution,
Yes.
intelligence?
The small number of the two.
Oh.
Yours is 3, isn't it?
Not 0.
Oh.
So then if I so if I were to get a super rare tattoo, it would just
So,
be
There are
because
several.
I don't think
rare
it's worth it.
tattoos. There
Oh,
are
okay.
several magical tattoos.
Mhm.
If you,
Look up Tasha's
Yes.
Cauldron tattoos
I'm
on
actually
Google.
just linking it to you guys right now.
Oh, wonderful.
So, if
I
there's
just want
one
to
in
point
the-
out to all the viewers that if they rewind the VOD later on, they'll get a tiny quick clip of Jordan's feet being streamed publicly. So be on the lookout
Jordan's
for
feet?
that. Yeah.
Listen,
What
this
was
is
the-
not an OnlyFans. We are officially.
What's the timestamp?
No, it's a long
Oh,
shot.
boy.
Oh my god. But we keep
Oh,
Jesus,
Bostic, you
Jordan.
know it's not gross. You're all into it.
What? I know what? I
And
don't. What?
Conrad
Am I red
likes the
now?
elf dwarf, so now it's a half elf, half dwarf that you guys are hanging out with, not just a dwarf.
Okay.
So it's a very short
So-
person, kind of thinnish, with broad shoulders, a long beard, one pointed ear, one not so pointed ear, a big nose, beautiful chin. It's an interesting looking character.
Can you describe a beautiful chin?
Yeah, so
Yeah,
for
is
this
it
Have you
video,
ever-
Squidward?
it's
Have you ever seen the Fairly
Squidward
Odd
chin.
Parents?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Okay, it's a beautiful squid. Yeah.
The crimson
Bruce
chin.
Campbell. That's all you have to say. Bruce
Yeah.
Campbell.
There we go.
Yeah, I get it.
Okay. Can I inquire to his tattooing?
What do you got, friend? Or what do you need?
What is the most wondrous tattoo that you can do?
That's a great question. What are you looking for?
Something that will help me fight my enemies and keep me alive.
I think certain tattoo that we were talking about earlier might be available, but it would be a little more luck to spend.
And how long would you be using this luck for?
No, I use it when I need it. I just kind of hold on to it, and when I need a little luck, spend it.
Okay. Regal just wants to look him up or down and kind of get an idea of his. Like, is this a very strong individual? Are they weak? Are they magically imbued to an insane amount?
Check.
Bad choice, Brandon. Bad choice.
I want you to have a high roll. Good. Oh, with a nat 1.
Oh no.
With a nat
It's okay.
1, you look at the guy and he looks like a weird mix of elf and dwarf.
Okay, fuck this. I'm blowing an inspiration. It's okay. I still got like another one.
With a 31,
go.
which is way better than a nat 1, you look at this guy and he just radiates this aura of cool, calm collectedness. He doesn't look big, but he definitely has the look of someone who is very confident with being able to handle himself. Do a really quick Arcana check at advantage.
Good, because I'm probably going to need that for an Arcana check. 19.
All right. So with the 19, you can tell this guy radiates divine energy.
Oh, lovely. All right, I'm gonna see if I can barter with him with my super bouncy ball, my disco ring, or my perfect kazoo.
He looks at them. He's like, "These are all very interesting. Not things I haven't seen before. I don't have need of knickknacks."
Ah, well, I have something different for you. And Regal pulls out his bag of caltrops.
He just kind of looks at you.
And then Regal's just going to pull out 8 rubies, 6 bloodstones, and 6 diamonds and be like, can this assuage it a little bit?
I have no need of wealth.
Yeah, but they're pretty.
I have plenty of pretties.
Mm-hmm. Regal's going to see if he can barter with the ring of jumping.
I mean, you can go ahead and try to roll persuasion.
Oh, man. That's not a good one either.
I don't think you're gonna do too well. No. He laughs. He's like, that's a fun toy. I think I had something like that 500 or 600 years ago.
It's very nice. Regal is then going to say, all right, well, what if I told you that this would help us defeat the person that's causing all the mayhem in this world?
I don't care about the mayhem. I'll always have business, and I can just go elsewhere. The tiffs between the gods don't interest me. As long as I stay out of their hair, they leave me alone.
And what are you?
You can't tell. He spins around slowly, and in your mind's eye, you see the shadow of giant wings appear behind him, angelic wings. A small halo burns above his head, and these tattoos light up over his entire body as his eyes glow golden. And just like that, it's gone.
I don't know what that means.
You recall hearing about demigods who walk this earth, the offspring of gods who don't choose to serve their sire and just wander the world doing what they will.
Okay, well, I guess we'll go for it.
Okay.
Can't wait to have disadvantage on ability checks, saving throws, and initiatives.
It won't be like that. It'll be a little different. 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right. You have your tattoo. That one, since it is a
Yay.
legendary, is going to be 2 limbs and the torso. Just as
That's
a heads
fine.
up. So. And then he looks at
Thank you.
Aurora. And you, the cleric who learned how to heal.
Wow,
What are
word
you
gets
looking
around
for?
quick.
I can just tell. I'm good at reading
Yeah.
people.
Oh. Did I also see the whole demigod
He let
display?
all 3
Well,
of
I've
you
been
see it.
sifting. Oh, okay. I am also religious, spiritual being. I've been flipping through his tattoo book right now.
Yes, his little sample book.
Yeah. Exactly. Right now, the life well tattoo is looking pretty good. Could you tell me like a little TLDR of the spell route tattoo? Spell route? Spell route tattoo? What that entails?
Yeah, but actually look at it because I don't have them all memorized.
Oh, okay. Well, I could quickly read it. I just.
Sure.
Oh, I think it's Wait, okay. It says this magical tattoo contains a single spell of up to 5th level wrought on your skin by a magic needle. To use the needle, you must or to use the tattoo something tattoo together. Oh, so does it just give you an extra spell? The tattoo
gives
glows
you an
faintly
extra
while you
spell.
cast the spell. Oh, and the spell's duration.
And it won't
once the
burn
spell
a
ends.
spell slot.
Oh, but you can only use it once, I guess, because once the spell ends, the tattoo vanishes from your skin. Ugh, I don't want that. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna. But are you only are interested in luck?
That's all I deal in, friend.
Because I feel like. Okay, so bite now has a chance of being unlucky, and Regal has a chance of being unlucky.
Regal has
I
a
don't know.
much bigger chance of being unlucky.
Oh, okay. I feel like if we're all at a disadvantage, I'm not sure when he's going to take it, and what if he tries to take it all at once?
That's the fun. None of us know.
Yeah, life's a gamble. Okay.
Bozic wants to know if you're gonna make it. Says you're looking pretty tired. You're muted, friend.
Oh.
I don't really know what that means. I am kind of tired, but I'm also like in shadow, and I've been sleeping on the couch in my parents' trailer. So.
You just said, "Liv, you gonna make it?"
Yeah, I'm like looking down, like I'm doing stuff. There's happenings behind the scenes. By the way, Brandon, there's happenings
Holy
behind
cow.
the scenes.
There are happenings behind the scenes.
The paragraph is the most important one. The other stuff is just like me and Hunter chatting.
Cool.
What is this? What is this?
Your business?
What are we on? What are we on?
Right.
Is this
What?
something we should
No,
all
no,
have
no,
access
it's
to,
for
or just you
Brandon.
two?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, you didn't need to
Okay.
say anything.
Woo, Brandon! If you need a minute, let us know.
I will let you know. Don't worry. All right. So
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna get the Lifewell tattoo.
Lifewell.
I think. Yeah. And it sounds like I can use it more than once.
Most of them.
Yeah, it says once used, this property can't be used again until the next dawn. So yeah.
It would.
Yeah. It's very rare. So is that a whole sleeve?
So
pretty dope.
a very rare tattoo is, I believe, 2 limbs. Double check though. Very rare is 2 limbs or the chest or upper back. So
Huh.
Lifewell.
Okay.
So just for viewers, Lifewell gives you resistance to necrotic damage, and when you would be reduced with your hit points, you drop to 1 instead. Once you use the property, can't be used.
Yeah, that's what I'm most interested in.
All right.
Okay.
Are you doing it?
Yeah, I'll do it. Probably gonna regret it.
Very rare.
I'll do it.
That much bad luck.
We
Okay.
probably all will. Don't worry.
Yeah. Whatever. These are like the last couple of sessions. Go big or go home. Getting tattoos with
What if it's
my bros.
what if it's an angel just
Pretty much.
or what if it's not an angel and it's something pretending to be an angel?
Wait. Okay. Wait.
Why did you tell them that? They're gonna
Wait. What is this? Wait.
Wait.
It doesn't.
He's
Jesse,
like
it
about to
doesn't
put
matter.
the needle down.
No.
He's
you,
not
you
there
don't have
with
that
us.
thought. Yeah, you don't have that thought. That's metagaming.
He's not there with
Can
us. No.
Guys, hey,
Okay.
Brandon, I just have a curiosity question.
Mm,
How are these tattoos done? Are they like done the traditional way? Because
I guess I need details.
I'm sorry, if Jordan has to get a full torso piece and 2 sleeves, sorry, Regal has to get a torso piece and 2 sleeves done, and it's pre-electricity, so I don't know if there's some kind of like magic spell that makes a tattoo machine run the way it
Would
does
take a while.
with a
Yeah.
motor. Is
Someone
he gonna have to
pedaling.
get that
Take a
stick and
minute.
poked with
So
like the little
he
needles?
actually he has a glove, and when you look at it, it's studded with tons of tiny little needles. And he just
My
wipes
God.
it down the arm, and you feel just a scrape, almost like
Ugh.
sandpaper, but he leaves behind the tattoo perfectly. It literally just wipes down the body.
Could
as
you
he's
imagine?
wiping it.
God, I want a tattoo in the future. He's
No.
so amazing.
I want to call bullshit
It'd
on
just be from
realism,
the
but
neck down for me.
whole thing is happening in your world, so.
So
It's fantasy live.
I mean, there's literally a demigod
No.
tattooing them. Yes, there's not a lot of real.
I know. I think that's totally. I know. I think that's totally reasonable. I was curious because I was like, wow, that might actually be a huge problem if they have to stay in student hall for like another day and a half for them all to
Yeah.
get this work done.
Right?
Yeah. Would
They're saying
you?
that-
Or like a
Dragaport, I mean.
Blade Runner style tattoo, right? Like they would have it definitely
Yeah.
like down to an art like that. Yeah.
He's
What
only
do you
been
use
doing
this
for about
luck
1,000
for?
years.
Oh,
I use it when I need it.
are you an
Over
unlucky
here.
guy?
No.
What's
No.
going on?
I've been
Are
doing
you
this
often
enough. I've
in-
been doing this long enough. I have a decent little stockpile, but it's always good to have a little.
Is he the type of guy to get in like a fiddle
Okay.
duel with someone at a crossroad?
Yeah.
I have to tell you guys, because I can't stop thinking about it until I do, this idea of having a stockpile of luck, not that I know Brandon Sanderson or anything, but you guys should all read the Mistborn trilogy by Brandon Sanderson, if you haven't already. They
Mistborn children?
No, Mistborn trilogy.
Oh,
Mistborn
okay.
trilogy.
books.
Because reading is fun. Stay in school, kids. All right.
I'm doing it on audiobook because I have ADHD, but
Because
that's neither
listening
here
to
nor
stories
there.
and reading are fun. Still stay in
You-
school.
Put
Same
that in the.
benefits.
Put that in the. What is it, Liv? I'm gonna put it in the chat.
Oh, yeah. I'm.
The
need a
what
book
series?
list. Mistborn?
Miss.
Miss. You're
Muted, Liv, muted.
So
Oh, I was
Fortune?
telling
Conrad
you, sorry.
saying Mistborn is awesome. I don't know if that's related.
Mistborn.
Mistborn.
Yeah, I love Mistbor and one word, and it's a trilogy, and I'm like 5 hours
By
into the first.
All right.
Saunders.
Well, Conrad's all about it. So
Conrad has.
Brand-
Have you read that?
Oh.
I'm like literally.
No
He's like a
no
room
spoilers,
away.
please.
I'm like asking him. Like, have you read that? Anyway, cool.
So anyway,
Cool, thank
anyone
you
who
for that.
has an interest in watching or playing D&D would like Brandon Sanderson's work. He's a phenomenal fantasy author.
good to
So,
know.
anyways.
So
Oh, okay.
That
Go
one
ahead.
I have read, but definitely interested.
Oh, just thinking of like, wait, no, I'll say it offline.
okay.
no.
Yeah, I just found a fun tavern that we
Oh.
live nearby that it would be fun to. It's called the Cozy Nut
Yeah.
Tavern. And I love it. It has woodland creatures. And
I'm sorry,
anyways.
it's called the Cozy Nut.
It's called the Cozy Nut. Yeah.
I'm
It's
not
super
even
cute.
gonna
Anyways.
comment on that.
Yeah, so
We're
we could
gonna
all
go
like
to Cozy
go to
Nut
a
in a few
tavern.
weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta do
Regal's
that.
gonna
That
check
sounds fun.
Mungo's and head back to the
Okay.
college.
I know exactly where that's at. That's right by Fred Meyer. I drive past there all the time. Or I used to
Yeah,
drive past there
yeah,
all
yeah.
the time.
Yeah,
The
it's really
Cozy
fun.
Nut.
It's a nice place. Yeah, the
Or
Cozy
according,
Nut Tavern.
according to nope, it's now the Coxy Nut, according to Conrad. Coxy Nut.
Ah,
It's the Coke
I haven't
nut.
heard
Coxy
He
jokes
mistyped.
about my. Oh, okay.
But that's what
I
it is
haven't.
now, forever in my mind. Andrew or Aurora, were you
Coxy Nut.
saying anything else to the tattoo artist?
Well, I guess not, because it'd be metagaming. So I guess I'm just going in blindly and getting the life full tattoo, and
Mm-hmm.
yep, giving up some of my luck.
Mm-hmm.
As he finishes his tattoo, where'd you get the tattoo, by the way? 2 limbs.
It's a good question.
chest,
I know I have so
torso?
many limbs to choose from. Yeah. Okay. So I think like one on my human arm.
Okay.
And maybe one on my leg, but I don't know if I want to be symmetrical or not. Like my front
So
leg.
did he shave you?
Wait, that's true. That wouldn't
You
look
didn't
good.
need to.
It's magic.
It's magic. It's magic.
Oh, it's magic.
So he finishes
Yeah.
inspecting the work,
Mhm.
looks at all 3 of you, gives you
Yeah.
a wink, and all of a sudden he's gone. The wagon, and the horse, all gone,
Oh,
except the
that's
indentation
weird.
of where the wagon was.
Regal feels creeped out, but he's gonna go to Mungo's and see if he's back.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a good idea.
Doors
or
are
not.
still closed, just like they were
Oh.
before you went out to just outside the wall a couple hours ago.
Just like that TikTok. Regal's just gonna pound on the door, like being close to it, like do. Yeah, he's just gonna keep doing that for
Right.
a solid minute before leaving.
While Regal's pounding the door, what are the rest of you guys doing? While Regal's pounding on the door, what are the rest of you guys doing?
I guess I'll go back to the college.
Bitey bite?
Same.
Terrific. Man, this is so much to read through. I'll have to get you a
I'm
little
so
bit.
proud of you guys for going back to college. I know
I
it's
wish
hard.
I could go back to college.
Negative Ghost Rider.
All right.
Yeah.
Brendan, did you say that's so much to read about our
Yeah.
me and
it's lots
Hunter's
to
back?
catch
You don't
up
have
on.
to read all of it. It's mostly just me and Hunter fucking around. The big paragraph is important. That's the only important part.
And Roger. Right. So you guys get back to the college. Seems strangely deserted. There is still the occasional student running around and wandering about, but they seem a little more hurried, like they're trying to rush places. A lot of people.
Question,
usually...
Brandon.
Yep.
So, the rare barrier tattoo is not actually better than the very rare one because it only lets you do a maximum of +2. Is there any chance retroactively bite marks could get the one that's a little bit better?
We're just, since I misunderstood it, we're just going. Oh, hold on.
It just says, while you aren't wearing armor, the tattoo grants you an armor class of 15 plus your dexterity modifier with a maximum of +2.
Oh.
So that's kind of goofy.
Wait, so what am I supposed to have?
So, okay, the barrier tattoo that was rare sounded better because your dex modifier is +5, so you would have had 20. But it has a max additive of +2 for your dex modifier.
So it
The
only
very
I would
rare
lasts
one is
17.
just 18.
I've had 20.
No.
Um,
Because it maxes out at a
Okay.
+2 modifier. So
Huh.
it's just because it wasn't as apparent. So the other one would have been a little bit better by 1.
Yeah, so you would have
Oh.
had a max of 18 then. Very rare.
Got it.
Apparently
Instead
the
of
rare
17.
you can only max 17.
I'm fine
So
at
I-
17.
Okay, I was just asking because
It's fine
I
for
think everyone misunderstood how that one
Well,
worked.
so yeah, you're okay with 17?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool beans. Sorry for interrupting.
No, I appreciate that. Ryan needs me for just a second. I have to grab something for the kid. So need beer or whatever this is fine. For the rest of you,
Let me try.
Okay.
we'll be back after a short break.
How do you attune?
All right. Welcome back. We're all still here. Thank you for your patience. And in the interim, while we were gone, we realized we'd made a mistake with Fight's tattoo. It would not have given her 20 AC. We just misread the rules as written. And so we have decided to refund her luck and get rid of the tattoo because she would have had the exact same AC as wearing the studded armor that she'd been carrying and forgot she had. So
Also, it's really hard to do tattoos on fur anyway, and I was
he had the magic.
not sure I wanted it. You know, I was one of those people
In this
the
instance,
parlor that was
can-
like, I kind of want it, but I don't.
can we just
really
pretend
want
that
it.
Sam's character has like a shaved leg, like she just got back from the vet?
Yes. I just have.
I
It's
mean-
like surgery on a cat. I just have like the one shaved part. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's fine.
Uh huh.
Wait,
Yep,
on my
I
way
have that.
back at Trinkets and Baubles, can I just swing in and see if he has like a cone of shame?
Roll investigation. There is a cone of shame. 1 copper.
Is I'm gonna leave him a gold because this is priceless.
This is
What
some
kind of material
I'm not
is
wearing
the
it.
cone made
I'm not
of?
wearing it. You know, this is going to be a fight, right, Regal?
Well,
You're not going to be able to get this.
It's crafted the same way a petticoat would be, with the big poofy petticoat. So it's got like wire and got fabric wrapped around it. I'm actually kind of upset that I know what a petticoat
Hold on.
is.
Hey, hang on. I have
You mean like a cage crinoline
question.
situation? Like, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Does
Sorry.
it look regal?
So imagine the big collars that the royal folks would have, but just more dramatic. It's got a little bit of frill on the edges. It's a very I can't remember the name of that pattern. Anyway, it's one of those very pretty.
Paisley?
A Duin, yes.
No, it's not paisley.
Oh.
Kind of the
Okay.
old French royalty. It's nice purple crushed velvet. It's nice.
Huh.
It's nice.
Fleur de lis? Is that?
Kind of. Yeah, there's an actual pattern made of that. That's just the shape, but it doesn't matter.
Regal's gonna toss it in his backpack to save that for later in case
There
Bite
you go.
gets too licky on that leg and head to the college.
All right. And also, while we were gone, Regal, I believe you gave a gift to Aurora.
Yes, I gave Aurora
Bonded.
30,000 gold worth of diamonds.
Gave her a bunch of diamonds. Is there
Yeah,
an
is that-
engagement
are you trying
attached?
to-
Holy
No.
Tell me
shit,
No.
seriously.
Is her proposal? Because that's
yeah,
a
what
big
was the
rock.
context of these diamonds? Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I
Diamonds.
guess Regal will ask if Aurora will take his bloody hand.
Get down on one hoof.
Blood diamonds. I'm not proposing.
I'm the one that said, take my bloody hand.
Oh yeah.
It's still
Get down
oozing.
on one
Oh, you're still trying to be
knuckle.
Blood brothers.
blood
No.
brothers and
Blood
sisters.
siblings.
Once
I
again, I
mean-
take it with a hoof and.
What are you doing, blood sister?
All right. So, are you going
I'm just
to the...
glad that it seems like Regal and I are we've gotten past the whole accidentally hiring assassins.
Accidental assassin
Accidental.
situation.
The
Yeah.
accidental hiring of assassins. Yep. As
Uh-huh.
one is wont to do. All right.
You know, it's
Regal...
like when you get drunk and you call an ex, but you call it an
When said you call
Assassin.
assassins.
Right? It's. I mean,
Your
we've all
friend.
done it, right? We've all
You
done
know.
it.
Silly little thing.
And you
We've all done it,
accidentally
you
give them a
guys.
target and you accidentally pay them. I mean,
You accidentally go through the whole
accidentally tell them-
contract.
It's not done until the person is dead.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember getting drunk and throwing up gummy bears behind a washer in the barracks and then calling an ex and getting back together. So
you
it
see,
seems
we've all
feasible.
done it. We've all done it.
We've all done it.
Boy.
That's a really low
Wow.
moment, and I applaud you for your vulnerability.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
that was
mean-
a very vulnerable moment.
Live-
When the only
Do
thing
I
that
live
you
gummy
had-
bears, anyone?
Are you gonna
When the
work
only
on life inspiration for that one?
Yeah.
I don't know if I deserve that. I mean,
No,
when
for the
all you've had is
vulnerability,
honey
not for the
roasted.
story.
Oh, well, honey roasted peanuts, gummy bears, and a lot of tequila with a bunch of infantrymen. It's a bad time.
God.
Wait, you were drinking
Not
with
as-
the infantrymen?
No, I was drinking the tequila with the infantrymen, and I showed up late, so they made me chug, and then I vomited behind a washer and in a dryer.
Idiot.
Love it.
It's okay. It wasn't my barracks.
You could rally.
That's all that matters. That's all that matters. You know who's not throwing up their guts? Guavin Shorts. Whose office at
Awesome.
least 2 of you walked into. Regal,
I'm
you-
walking in.
Great.
I just snatched the cone and ran up.
As you guys enter Guavin Shorts' office, you see him in hushed conversation with Golgi. Bulk is still rearranging bookshelves, entire bookshelves, not rearranging the books on the shelves, picking up and moving the bookshelves to try and make the office a little more ergonomic and better for getting gains, you know?
I love it.
For lunges, yeah. Just
All right.
Oh
and you
my
notice he's
God.
putting up some pull-up bars between a couple of the bookshelves and some dip
you could do-
bars and stuff.
Yep. Dips
Can you
on,
imagine
yeah.
if Endra had her
Bookshelves.
immovable rod and she gave it to Bulk so that he could do pull-ups wherever he wanted?
Oof. If he had heard about
I
Immovable
have
Rock,
done
he'd
that. I already
probably
did
look
that. No, like I already did that when we played with
Yeah.
Bolt. He's aware. He
I
probably
just-
did go get one.
I hope so. Either way.
Was it was that the episode I missed that was like Endra's fat shaming perch?
No,
or
that's a
whatever?
different
That was
one.
a
My
little-
perch of fat
Oh,
shaming.
okay.
I was just fat shaming.
Your
for the
perch
hell
of
it.
fat shaming?
She was shaming
Yeah,
a
that-
fat guard.
Yeah.
That's when they were in the castle
Oh,
running
yeah.
up towards
Love
the top.
it.
And I'm gonna forever regret that I didn't multi-class the next time I leveled up after that experience as a bard.
What?
But anyways.
what is,
Vicious Monster would've been
as a
great.
bard, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
well,
you would have
regardless.
been great as a bard, but
It's true.
Regal's gonna
Next
ask
character.
Golgi, what the hell do we do?
Gee, looks at you guys. I'm not gonna do the voice. My throat hurts. Guavin Shorts told me that learned where the prince is.
Wow.
Wait, what? Can you repeat that?
Guavin Shorts told me that you learned where the prince is. True.
Oh. What are we doing?
Regal's gonna relay the
no,
information. No, because we discerned somewhat where he was. Regal's gonna relay that with floating about, what was it, 20 feet?
Yeah.
Just chilling.
And Guavin Shorts says, "Do you not remember Beshaba?" And she told you the temple of light.
Yes, what Guavi said.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure I wasn't imagining.
You're not.
Golgi thinks Temple of Life. She mean the Temple of Eternal Life. Interesting.
Is it very bright at the Temple of Eternal Life?
Well, I mean, it is a bastion of light. People make pilgrimages there keenly. The monks who work there seem to live for hundreds of years. It's a place where people go for their supportive properties. They go there to heal, to grow stronger, to grow healthier.
I know this place. Let's go.
You know this place.
I am a monk.
Wait, are you saying all monks know all monks?
I mean, I'm saying that I have certain characteristics that are similar, like the inability to age.
Okay. Well then,
So-
let's...
wait. I think we need a plan before we go, don't we?
I'm sorry to interrupt. You guys should make a
Let's
plan,
kill.
though, but I'm sure fire
Are we
plan.
just going? We're just going?
I think that's
Go
probably
on.
the best bet. We should get there as soon as possible because we don't know where Andrew or Tim have gone. We have no idea where
Yeah.
Draven is. And we know that
Are we
Beshaba...
planning to meet all 4 of them? Or are we just planning to take on Beshaba?
I don't...
You know what?
Can't
It's
tell
fine.
you,
I'm
but we
prepared for
probably
all
need-
of it.
I guess we'll plan on our way there.
Let's do it.
I think we just need to get there and we can plan as we go in because if we
Let's
have to
just
fight all of
do
them,
it.
then we
Yeah,
have
I
to
just
fight
wish
all
I
of them.
had more meat. I just
First-
wish I had more meat pies on me. That's all. Like, if I need to stop by, I can stop by Mrs. Gorham's. We could stop by and get meat pies, like, super quick on our way out.
Can we get some
Wait.
munchies
Yes.
to go? Okay.
Yeah, let's get
I
some
feel like
munchies.
we can
we'll
do
do
that.
that.
Golgi, can you
Can I
hook us
grab
up?
some
Golgi's like,
meat
this is all
pies from
happening so
Mrs.
quickly.
Good.
Can I grab some meat pies from Mrs.
Of,
Gorham?
of course, I mean, the timeline is of course
You know, she,
in this, but
Um,
I
she knows I'll come back.
where are your allies? need to go with full strength. There were 5 of
So I
Probably
guess
need
Guab and
some-
Schwartz didn't tell you.
Well, you came in the middle of the stories.
Seems like he chose just the good news to tell you,
So-
and then left us all the bad news.
Yeah, Regal's just going to recount the fact that we were all telepathically connected with Tim, and then we were pulled into a blood ritual with Beshaba, whatever, who is actually the master, and she tried to sway us over. Bite Mark said no, so I said no, and then Aurora said no. And once Endra and Tim seemingly snapped, quote unquote, out of it, they vanished in a bright light. So we don't know where they are. We don't know what their motives are anymore. And it's just us. Can we have Hydorn?
Well, that's what we need to talk about. If you are all going to rescue the prince, I want Hijorn to gather as many troops as he can to follow you.
Okay.
But I would encourage you to give him a little more authority. Since Tim has left,
Can we bring Hydorn into the group?
Do you think
Council?
Tim has revoked his acceptance, his council membership? Because it would take all 3 of you otherwise. But if you were the only 2 council members, you.
I guess we can try and see.
I mean, I declare that we revoke his council membership because we don't know his alliances anymore. Do you concur?
I concur.
Great. Done.
You don't feel
Can
anything,
we-
but I mean, you don't know what to do.
Can we try and bring Aurora and Hydorn onto the council?
You can choose anybody who is
Yeah.
willing that you wish
Yeah.
to bring on. More people you bring
Reba.
to fill the Council of 8, the more power you will have, the stronger you will.
Oh,
Regal.
I ask Mrs. Graham on my trip to grab meat pies if she'll
Wants
be
to join the
willing, but
council.
let her know it's temporary, and she's like, "Yeah,
What
sure,
would-
as long
What
as
would
it's
the
temporary."
responsibilities be?
Nothing really. Just be present, like where you are.
The
It's
Council
fine.
of 8,
Don't
that's a
worry.
great honor.
Yeah.
What's the catch?
The catch is that it's most likely temporary, and I'm sort of kind of using you in a way, and I feel really bad.
Oh, honey, I'm here to help you.
No, but I know that, but like I don't want you to there is a bit of a risk. I don't want you to die. So if at any point in time you're like, I'm feeling weird and like I need to just like pull myself out, just do it. Whatever you can to save yourself, save yourself.
She gives a
Okay?
light chuckle, and she's like, honey, this isn't the first time I've helped save.
I know.
And she opens the
I
cupboard, you see all of
know.
Pearl's
You're braver
adventuring
than I
gear.
am.
Oh my god.
Yes, I do.
Oh, dearie.
Well,
You have
And
so
I'm
much
like,
to learn.
while Bite's doing that, can I try and get Hydorn, Aurora, Guabi, Bulk, Golgi onto the Council of 8 to make it full?
Golgi declines.
Cool.
He says it would be conflict of interest for him to be a spy master and on the Council of 8. So he says his responsibility is to eyes.
Okay, well, 7 will do if Bulk, Guabi, and Aurora will accept.
I could get my boo.
And
I don't
Hydorn.
know where he is right now, but
Bulk's
don't think we have time to
interested.
find.
Your
Okay.
boo is on his way to Centralia, a long way around.
he's going the long way.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Hydorn seems somewhat recalcitrant to take the position, but under the encouraging of Golgi and Order Duty, he understands that a member of the military needs the Council of 8. He's one of the ranking soldiers left.
Okay. What about
Robert
Guabi?
Shorts, I'm not sure I can handle that much responsibility. I'm just in the trade.
This will help us get Draven.
I'll consider it. Looks at Aurora. He's like, "What are you doing?"
This can be temporary, right?
Yes.
Because I'm still not sure if I want to, like, permanently. But
Golgi says
I agree that
one can can choose to renounce their membership on the point. But so long as you are on the Council of Eight, any attempts to harm the realm or prince would have consequences.
This is the kind of shit that made us leave.
But I could quickly revoke it and then harm the prince. I mean, I don't say
Jesus.
How quickly can you revoke it?
Typically, the process change of heart. Usually, those on the council are loyal to the.
Yeah.
But I've seen people revoke their vow pretty quickly.
Okay.
All right, 7 out of 8, not bad.
No, yeah. I think I'll do it. I mean, I've already said no to the master, and so that means, I guess. I mean, I'm more of a free agent, but.
Well, just remember, as long as you are part of the Council of Eight, you are entitled to attractive land, or attractive harbor or bay. You are entitled to a monthly stipend. Have,
God, this bay is so attractive.
Serfs who can work your land, and you have the ear of the region. Your responsibilities will be minimal, but you get to do some portion of the kingdom and report back to Prince.
Yeah. Okay. I think I could. Yeah. That sounds appealing. I'll join the council.
Cool beans. All right, so we got 7.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
All right, Guavin Shorts agrees to follow Aurora for his decision.
Guavi, we got this. Okay.
Ooh.
Trust you. So we have 3 of you. We have Bulk. We have Highjorn, Guavin Shorts. That's 7, like Regal said. And then we have the cook.
Yes.
That's 8.
Is it?
Ooh.
1, 2, 3. Bulk,
She's with us.
Highjorn, Wabi. No, you're right. That is 7.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, we could find.
Well, so as you guys are sworn in, take the oath. The same thing happens. Your hand glows, and you feel a quick searing pain in your hand. Down, you see the emblem of the Regency of Senegal on your hand. As a reminder, anybody who is in Council of 8 gets to reroll 1 dice, whatever dice it is, per day. Doesn't matter if it's a D4 or D20. Right? 1 free reroll. And then, since there are 7 of you, we'll also gain the parry reaction. I don't remember if there's a feat for it, but
I mean, we'll know.
yeah, which basically means at the reaction, you can use your reaction. It would be from being a fighter where you expend superiority die, but that's not what we're guys gonna be doing. You just get it. Stop. Anyway, when another creature damages you with a melee attack, you can use your reaction to reduce the damage by the number you roll on your superiority die modifier. So basically, D4 in your together.
D4 in your dex modifier?
Yes, but you can use it for yourself or if an ally within 5 feet is struck or attacked. So you can try to defend them or yourself.
Okay.
So that. Wait, okay. So if we get hit, then we roll a d4 plus our dex modifier for
damage reduction.
So like, okay, damage.
Or if one of your allies within 5 feet of you is hit.
Is that a one-time thing per day?
It's once per day.
Okay, cool. Regal's going to start heading to wherever they need to go, and while he's doing that, he's going to activate his sun shield. So he's just going to be a bright boy for the foreseeable future.
Okay. So you guys have sworn the people in. Hyjorn is going to start gathering people. How will we get to you? Golgi pipes up, actually, and he holds out a small stone to all of you guys, to the three of you. This is a marker. It's a portable teleportation circle. One-time marker. And by crushing it, you will create a temporary teleportation circle. And we will know exactly where to send allies.
This sounds phenomenal. This would have been useful in many other instances, but I'm glad to have it now.
And
We have a very limited supply because it's very, very old. No one knows how to make it.
I'm sorry, define allies.
Well,
Those loyal to the region.
when you crush it, we will know that you are in the vicinity of Prince, hopefully, and Hyjorn, and the soldiers that he gathers will come. And Bulk says, and Bulk!
And bulk.
You have
Sounds
my
cool.
arms.
God damn it. Regal's going to say, that sounds great. Let's head off. Can we pick up some horses? I guess Aurora doesn't need one, but I'm assuming we have to go by land to get to where we need to go.
Absolutely. Horses made available. Anything, almost anything you want. Any other requests?
Are there any greater healing potions or higher?
Don't worry about it.
I'm still going to worry about it.
Got you covered. Noted.
Golgi, you said, based on previous experience, I thought you might ask for these, and pulls out 2 greater potions.
I'm going to grab the superior and leave the graders.
But are you bringing meat pies? I don't think I've tried these meat pies, but I feel like you've raved about them. And I don't know if you have any extra.
They're pies that
Meat
you
pies?
have definitely
Oh, I definitely tried them.
before. Meat pies galore.
Oh. Okay, are you bringing... Okay, you're bringing extra. Perfect.
Not the only type of pie. Thank you, Brandon.
Oh, do y'all have any diamonds? I'm in the diamond market now, and I don't know if that's something that the region could find.
I mean, we have plenty back at Lockpick. I don't usually travel with them. Might be able to scrounge some up, but it'll take a few days. I don't know if the prince has that kind of time.
Do you think,
Okay,
could you send
that's
a
noted.
raven to ask them to bring them over to Gwenvarok, where we're going, since it's about midway between...
We're having troops. Hyjorn is gathering troops. If we can find any, we will bring them to you when they summon them.
Lovely.
Yeah, sounds good. Really important.
Delightful.
To have some diamonds. Meat pies. I mean, alcohol for the road is always nice, but, you know, not necessary.
So, do Aurora and Vi want to take one greater healing potion themselves?
Yes.
You
Cool.
gotta heal yourself before you can heal others.
Indeed.
Yeah, take that.
Put your own mask on before providing assistance to any other passengers.
Exactly.
Well,
It's a greater healing?
Hunter,
Yes.
to answer your question,
Okay.
don't know. So
Okay,
you
I'll
wouldn't
leave
be
you in.
able to. But later on,
yeah, good point.
it would be obvious. You would see it later.
so it's just us, or
What
is
about our other proposal?
is Guabi coming with us, or is he
absolutely.
gonna
never
port
Bobby's
it?
not gonna miss it. He's following me.
Okay,
Bobby's
Regal's gonna ask
coming.
Bite marks to cast without a trace so that we can move in a tight-knit group all the way through and hopefully avoid any issues whilst we are going across the continent.
You got it. Pass without a trace cast.
Boom.
Nice.
Okay.
All right, Regal's
Sorry,
ready.
I'm just trying to catch up on this. Chat.
Yeah.
Have we, are we
Also-
resting? Are we getting a full rest
This will
during our
be-
travels?
Oh
This
yeah, have we
Travel will be
rested?
about 4 days, so you guys will have time
Okay,
to
so
rest
we'll
on the
probably
way if you
rest.
want, or you can choose to take a rest now.
I would say that we'll rest en route.
Oh, yeah.
Any objections?
Mm-mm,
Then you guys head off.
not at all.
Golgi kindly marks
okay.
the map with the big red X showing you where the shrine is. Like, be careful, it's in the
Okay.
middle of an old dormant volcano. The only way in is through Pilgrim's Pass. Don't worry, it's where thousands of pilgrims come each year. They have food, they have wine, delicious wine, and amongst staff they have fire pass. A little dark and
I've watched Lord of the Rings. I know how this goes.
a mine. They call
Moria.
it a mine.
Well,
Alright.
Sorry.
Regal will head that way over the 3 days, not doing anything other than traveling and resting as necessary.
Reading something that messaged me.
Chicken,
Mine
beef,
was a
broccoli.
mistake if it's on
Your whole
Roll
life's a
20.
mistake.
apologies. Calm down. Relax.
Oh, I guess we should all stealth with the cast without a trace, right?
I mean, if you guys want to move stealthily, move slower.
No, I want to move in a way that won't get us massive
You
amounts
can
of attention.
have us roll for
I mean,
stealth, but
yeah.
everyone would get +10 to it. It's up to you,
Yeah.
Brandon.
No, you guys are
I
moving.
mean,
You guys are moving as stealthily as you can. I'm assuming you guys are going to re-roll until you roll high enough. Fine.
yeah, I mean, I don't see any towns or villages that are placed on the map. It seems like it's pretty much a flat land all the way to the bridge, and then you get to the mountain pass.
I feel like she probably already knows we're coming too.
So,
Yeah, she does.
also,
Told us
this
what
is
that
a
says.
familiar terrain for me, which is like, and I can't be surprised at the point. So, like, as a ranger, Gloomstalker ranger cat, like, I've got some advantage in like getting there without being traced.
Yeah, my passive perception's 21 as well, so I'm sure we're good.
Ooh, mine's 21
gonna-
as well.
Do the best I can for my
Everywhere.
4 folks. It's it's
It's us
Regal,
3
it's
and Guabi.
Aurora, and Guabi, right? So
Yeah.
are my 3 people
Should be the four
for
of you
under
total.
Pass Without a Trace. Yeah. Yep.
Okay, YOLO.
Perfect.
Alright, I'm just waiting for one thing real quick. Hunter.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to do that.
He's blowing a wish to find out where we are. I can sense it.
Oh.
Can I just like, as we're walking, can I be like, I just want to like sort of like bump
I'm gonna re-roll that,
up
Brandon.
against.
Going, bite.
I'm sorry. I want to bump up against Aurora and be like, I miss Andra.
Hey, girl.
Like this long traveling trip reminds me of when we traveled back and we were just
Right?
bitching about
We
Regal
had
the whole
girls'
time, and I feel like
night.
that really bonded
Right?
us. Yeah.
Right? And we had like, and I brushed her fur.
I
We
want to
had,
point
like,
out
some
that at this very
massages.
moment, Endra is elsewhere, and she's been kind of sulking for ever since she disappeared and like popped away. She was like,
Okay, you
You
can't
think
throw your
she's
cat
having?
in your video and make us love you more. So
Where's the
Jordan,
cat?
Stop showing everyone your pussy.
the
the
cat,
cat?
Jordan's cat.
Oh, I
Are you
thought it was
not
the
seeing
dog.
it?
"You're putting
Oh
your
my
feet
God.
and your pussy on the
Oh my
stream
God.
in one
Yeah.
session."
Yeah, right?
Unbelievable.
Seriously, it's Jordan's feet and his pussy in one stream, and it's not
Oh my
OnlyFans.
God, that cat.
But I like legitimately want to like be like, I
Wait.
miss Sandra.
Oh yeah, sorry. The cat is so cute. I know. I really want to hold out for her. I thought she
I
didn't,
hope she.
but I feel like
I hope so too.
it's been a long time.
That's
Like,
why I didn't fire immediately, and I waited, and then they
no, it's why I just did my
disappeared, but, like,
tingly fingers and nothing else. Ugh.
My tingles.
I hope they're with us still because I miss Sandra. That's all I want to say. Go
Yeah.
on.
I'd hope not to kill her, but I'm not opposed to it as well.
Me too.
It's been a
That's what
couple
I'm
days at this
supposed to
point, so
I just want to cook for Andra. She appreciated my meals. Anyway, let's move on. That's all I wanted to
I have
say.
way too much
Thank you.
wine for just one person to drink.
You have way too much
It
wine.
would be great. Girls' night again. I hope it happens.
I think
Let's
so.
see what we're in for.
So, you travel the first day and nothing crazy happens. Set up camp that night, and everyone wakes up feeling refreshed. Travel the second day, and the land around you is getting a little bit. So far, everything you've seen of Sudanol has been filled with life, vibrant, green, and beautiful, except for the southern wing, right? And as you're getting closer to the mountains, you're seeing more decay, more dead things, burnt grass, sun-scorched, withered plants, but
I can help with this.
only here and there. That
Mhm.
night, there's camp and nothing happens. On the third
Where are we
day,
at, Brandon? Is this accurate for where our bite marks is?
no goodness, no. You guys are going to the Red X.
We're going to the Red X.
Yeah, so at this
So
point,
how
you guys
far
are
did we
about
get?
here.
Okay.
You'd be about here. Probably would have traveled.
Okay.
On the roll.
Oh.
So these are definitely like favored terrains
Tracking.
for my Tabaxi, just so you know.
Day 3, you see a couple of trolls in the distance, but they don't bother. But that's it. You don't see any more of the wildlife you're seeing. Nice butt, Jordan. All right, and that
Well, we're
puts
just
you
getting
guys
everything.
That's legitimately just Jordan butt.
pretty close to the. I put you guys pretty much at the almost.
Poor
at the foot of the
Jordan.
mountain. You guys are just a few miles away from the set of camp that night. And that night, Jesse, I need you to pop into
Yeah.
the private chat.
I got an
Oh.
invitation.
What?
Okay. Where is this private chat?
The Discord.
Oh, okay. Popping in.
Right. I don't want to steam. Alright, I'm gonna mute the rest of you guys. Jesse, make sure you mute yourself here on
Okay.
1 second.
All right, who's good at reading lips?
I literally just took up observant.
I don't know where this
which is
private
about
chat
reading
is.
lips.
Hold on.
It's
So-
probably in
Discord?
Discord, Jesse.
Yeah, but I don't
I
see them.
win.
But I don't
It's
see them in anything.
Just go into
it's just
literally
the SVL
whatever one he's in.
It's the what?
Just go into the one that
SVL.
Brandon's in.
SVL DND.
That's the one.
Yes, it's
I'm
the
in
one
it.
that has Rogue 7 Brandon
Yeah.
in it.
Okay, I'm in it. I'm in it.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
You need to click on it.
Click on. Oh, I see. Oh, I
So-
see. I see. I see.
Okay,
There you
thank
go.
Okay. Yeah, I'm
And
connected.
now
Hold on.
mute
Okay.
yourself on
Okay.
Zoom.
Yeah, no, I got it. Okay.
Now, everyone else,
All
make
right.
sure you don't have Zoom up and you don't have the Twitch stream going, because I'm going to make sure this is Twitch.
Oh, fine.
Okay.
You can have the
Where's
chat
this-
open, but not the stream.
Oh, that's why there's an echo. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Can you hear me, Aurora?
All by
Can you hear me? Oh,
Wait, are we
this is so
okay on
exciting.
Zoom? Okay.
So,
Yes, but we're not supposed to look
But
at
I can
Zoom
hear
to
them on
read
Zoom.
their
How do I?
That's-
Hold
Oh,
on,
I
gotta
can
mute
see that
Zoom.
they are still talking to each other on.
Discord, yes. We should
Oh,
all
this
probably
is
just
nice. I like this.
we should probably just shut the fuck up
Fancy.
because they can probably hear us.
yeah, that'd be great, actually. Sorry. I'm
Sorry,
trying to
yep.
figure out how to reach
You got it.
you guys. As you're sleeping, Jesse, you.
Yeah. Okay.
Your dream is you on the ocean, you're sailing, it's beautiful, and you're with your boo. And then all of a sudden, when you look to your left, the water is gone. Instead, it's just open sky. And you look to your right, it's just open sky. Your boo is gone. You look down and see the ground, just hundreds of thousands of floating on a cloud. And you look up, and you see a face you've only seen in books. A face whose voice you know, who's spoken to you so many times. That of your goddess.
Okay.
And she reaches out to you gently, almost touching you, not quite. Says, "My child, I know your pain. I understand how deeply you and your companions felt the sting of betrayal when your friends turned against you and joined your enemy. But please, my blessed servant, allow yourself to be unmoved. There are strings being pulled and maneuvered by myself and other gods who do not seek to see you and your world consumed by darkness. I cannot begin to describe to you the complexity of our plans, but we will protect you and your world. This conflict spans over millennia, and the failings and deaths of your petty rulers are of little impact. Your world is in desperate need of reform and rescue from your corrupt human leadership, and we must see that this reformation is overseen by divine beings like yourself, and not the dark entities that would oppose us. But you must hearken unto me. What your friends have done is in accordance with the will of the gods who are aligned with the light. Their shift in allegiance was a necessary development to save your world from the chaos and suffering which looms threateningly ahead. They must not die. They must finish their mission, their divine mission. Do you understand?
Yes, I think so. But right now,
Mute
my
yourself,
friends.
Jesse.
Oh, sorry. Oh, this is the wrong one. Okay.
Jeez, Jesse. Jeez, Jesse.
Oh my god. Okay, I forgot this. Sorry. Okay, I had one job. Okay. Right, we're good. Okay, muted. I do understand. But yeah, my friend Endra and Tim, I thought they were going to the dark side and serving the master, who does not align with you, Katie, who I align with, and that's why I couldn't go with the master, and I couldn't go along with her plan, even though I had my doubts about the prince and wasn't sure about his leadership for us going forward. So
While Beshaba does not represent what I want all of the time, she is useful, and your friends understand what needs to be done.
So is Beshaba just kind of a pawn right now? It's not.
Oh heavens, I would
It's
never
not
use
the
somebody
mission.
as a pawn. She's more like an unwitting ally.
Okay. I see there are more strings than I realize.
Yes, she is
Well,
part
right
of
now, lots
a
more going
grander
on.
purpose.
Okay. See, I may have done a little whoopsies and pledged my allegiance to the prince, but I can revoke it.
I'm
And
not concerned
ultimately,
with
I
your earthly
follow.
allegiance. I know ultimately
Yes.
me. What I am concerned with
Ultimately.
is that
Mhm.
he who holds your allegiance. You can serve whomever you want as long as you serve me first. But is he ready to? Will he lead you sooner into prosperity or to ruin? All of these rulers
I
for
don't know.
hundreds of years throughout the land have only served themselves, taken what they want to take care of their families. This is a complex game of strategy at the end. Your compliance is essential. Please allow me to guide you as you have for so many years.
I appreciate the guidance. Will you speak to me in dreams again as we continue our journey?
It is very
Is that how I
difficult
will
for
mainly
me
get your
to
guidance?
very difficult for me to reach out to you directly when there are so many different entities that are trying to influence this land. But perhaps, just remember this, my daughter. Everything returns to all things end and are reborn in our glorious water.
Oil of life. Okay, thank you for this insight. I will do as I will with this information. And Draven, sorry, one more question. Where does Draven fall into this? Because that's also, he seems tainted with evil and bad energy. And if he, well, okay, I guess he's working with Beshaba, but you're not ultimately on Beshaba's side.
Raven serves his purpose. His purpose will become clear. Just keep your eyes open.
Okay.
Watch your surroundings. Listen to the winds.
Okay, thank you. I will have more insight and awareness of what's going on and just trust and put my faith in you as I always have.
That is all I ask, my child. As always, I will try to reach out to you in your times of need. Go with strength. And the light fades, the figure disappears, and you're back on your ship, sailing, your boo. Little confused and discombobulated, but
Mhm.
alright, you can go back to the group now.
Okay.
Alright, we're back.
I'm so sorry. I'm super embarrassed that I totally butchered that. I was like, I'm not gonna mess it up anyways.
It was just like a half second of like
Okay, hopefully.
meaningless, like oh,
Jibber jabber,
yeah,
hopefully.
like,
Oh, sure.
The morning dawns, and it's a beautiful, glorious morning. Just a few miles away, you see a giant mountain, which is the one that you were directed to, with a flat top, and steam just rising out of it, but not gently, like gusting straight up. The sun is rising directly behind it, silhouetting everything else. It's absolutely gorgeous, except there's no birds singing, no sound of the leaves rustling, because everything around you dead, as far as you can.
What did y'all dream about last night? I go over to Bite and Regal.
I
Did y'all sleep
had
okay?
one of those nights where I don't dream about anything except my tummy was gurgling because I'm always hungry. Yeah, I was thinking about recipes, maybe.
Yeah, the land gets more desolate as we leave Sudanol, and
yeah, and I get
out of meat
hungrier. Mm.
Yeah, I had a dream of the ocean, and I was back on my ship, which I yearn for, because the more I am on land, the more I miss the sea. And my boo was there, who still forget his name, but he was there. But the most interesting thing happened, which I feel I should share with y'all. I was visited by my god Katie, who I don't think she's ever visited me in my dreams, and that's how I know it's very important that she took the time to meet with me. And mainly what I got out of our conversation
Mind your
was
business.
just, I think, what?
Nothing.
Mind your
is
business.
Is that we should really think about how things would look under the rule of the prince, which I know we were kind of downing a little bit, but kind of went along with it because the master, or Beshaba, wasn't really selling her idea of how she would rule things.
Good job, Jordan.
I'm not sure like where y'all's heads at, where the main, I don't know. I'm starting to.
What are
'cause I
you
thought-
telling us
starting
that
to
the
hear some
prince is
doubts.
more evil than Beshaba?
That's what Katie was telling me. And so I thought Beshaba was against, because she's trying to banish some of the gods, right? And one of the god was Katie, who I follow under. So that's why I could not follow. But then Katie came to speak to me, and she said, it sounds like she's actually playing sort of Beshaba, making Beshaba think that she's getting her way, but really Katie and some other gods are pulling more strings to try to
Super
create, but
sus.
they're
Keep
against
going.
the prince. There's lots going on. It was a crazy dream.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, keep going.
Is-
No,
is it-
no. Tell me the rest of the dream.
can I ask some questions?
Yes.
Thank you.
Wait, first of all, hold on. Can I,
God
is there
damn it.
anything, sorry, is there anything I can do to make sure people aren't like in our minds listening? Is that like a roll or something?
I
'Cause,
mean,
I don't know. People can like just enter people's minds, and I'm not sure if this is like top secret information that I shouldn't just be
I
sharing
probably
right
would have
now.
had you roll.
You're muted, Brandon.
If someone's trying to enter your mind, you would have had to roll. Just, that's a little meta, but you're fairly certain that since you guys have been so stealthy, no one knows your exact location enough to just.
Okay. Okay.
Brandon,
sounds
are you
good.
stroking a chainmail 3-finger glove?
No, it's my dice bag.
What?
Oh,
What?
okay.
I
Sorry.
always have to have something I'm fidgeting with because I have like these
Stroking.
things, so.
Why do you have to say it like that, Sam?
You
Okay,
said
yes,
it
Regal?
Just
like
stroking
that.
my bag. What do you mean?
Yeah. My question was it that Katie, whatever her name is, was saying that she was impersonating Beshaba?
No. She's not impersonating, but it sounds like, so both my god Katie and Beshaba are against the prince and his leadership. Oh, wait.
No, I can still hear you.
Oh, okay. His leadership and how his family has ruled for centuries, that they've been really selfish and kind of just doing things to their own benefit and not the benefit of the people. So they're kind of my god Katie, and it sounds like a lot of other gods of the light are wanting to do kind of a drastic reform. And I guess sort of in their whole plan of reform, they're maybe using Beshaba, or Beshaba some kind of pawn, but they didn't like the word pawn in, I don't know,
So,
their plan.
It's Beshaba versus a pantheon of gods versus the
But
prince.
Yes, I think so. I think that's what I got
Okay.
out of it.
So, basing on what Katie said, that they don't like how his family's been doing it. The prince has only been ruling for like not even a year. So, I mean, he's being led by Golgi and all of his council and us. So I don't know if we should go against him.
How much influence does the council have? Because then I guess, yes, we could be the rulers.
Can
quote unquote,
Regal
through
recall the
So-
expansive understanding that Golgi imbued upon us?
Yeah, so in the absence of a reunite, either temporary or long, like he explained it when Leo's father was assassinated. Until Leo was a little bit older, Duke Udek and the council basically raised the prince to teach him how to be a good ruler. Fortunately, during the coup, not only was Duke Udek murdered, but the council of Eight was also dead. But yes, they would rule in dead until a regent was decided by the council. Take that regent and act as their advisors.
So if we were to go against the prince, we would innately be then off the Council of Eight, because that's a change of heart and a revocation, right?
Yes. Yes, you would no longer have the magical bond of the council. But
so I would say to Aurora then, we should probably keep on the path that we're going. If it becomes an issue, then there's ways around it, but we're going to be advisors to the prince. He's a new leader. I don't think we should side with Beshaba regardless, and it sounds like the other gods have their own little tiff that doesn't really concern us mortals.
Yes, noted. Taking all that information in. Haven't formed an opinion on it. I will let you know if my god Katie reaches out to me again. She also said to just be aware and just of things going on. I guess we should just be hyper vigilant, which we are. And yeah, I think just probably questioning the direction of Sudinal and leadership would always be a good way to go.
I agree.
But yeah, but I feel optimistic that maybe, I don't know, the path that Endra and Tim went down, maybe they know something we don't know, or yeah, it just seems like a very dynamic thing. So I still have hope that they know more than we know, and they haven't just like completely turned on us. And that's all. That's what I got from my friends. Meat pies?
Meat pies.
On a dog. So meat pies for dinner, for breakfast, for brekkie.
Is that my cue when you say meat pies?
If you want, are you keeping the meat pies? Where are the meat pies? Do you just have a?
The meat
I mean, I have many
pies are always
satchels.
with me.
Oh, okay.
I
Then
mean,
guess go
I
over.
might give you some to like keep if there's too many for me to keep, but like
'Cause I can store
yeah,
a lot.
generally
Okay.
I'm the keeper of meat pies because we make them. My old lady and I, we make them.
It's by
I don't.
she got
I
this.
mean, like, I'm pretty sure that your god, Katie, is great.
Yeah. What are you?
I don't fucking buy it. That's all I'm gonna say, I guess. No, I'm gonna say more. So
okay.
if there was more,
Uh-huh.
like why after like we've been doing this for like years now, in if you were to put it in like meta human years, right? Like we've been doing this for 3 3/4 seasons now.
Wait,
You put it in
I
like
have a
our
question.
years, we've been doing this for like decades now, right? Like why wouldn't your God have some sort of like objection prior to now? And what are we we decided, right? Lesser of two evils. We've decided Prince is lesser of two evils. And quite frankly, he is lesser of two evils, most likely. But that lesser of two evils has a blood pact that keeps those portals closed, right? And then after we get rid of the greater of two evils, we can like deal with the lesser of two evils, close the pact, figure out something else for the portals, and then I feel like I'm on crazy pills. Am I on crazy pills? Am I the only one that's like seeing?
Is
Like,
Bite Marks
like,
drunk right now?
I'm not. Am I just like, well, I mean, like human Sam might be a little bit, but like, listen.
Okay.
Are we not?
I think this is a really dynamic issue, and we're
I
kind
agree
of
with the
having
crazy
to
cat lady.
adjust as new information comes in.
But what new information have we achieved? Your Lord Katie, your God Katie has said, look out. Right. We've been looking out all along. I don't want to shoot my friend in the face, but if my friend in the face has suddenly become the person that's going to say, like, this is execution number 1 because they become some subservient to some sort of overlord that they just,
Are you joking right now?
What?
Who?
What?
There's a second person. There's a second pussy on stream. It's just, I mean, the audacity.
Oh, there's another
he
one.
He just keeps bringing them out.
Wow.
He's adorable.
Anyway, Bite, carry on.
That's Simba. No, that cat is way more charismatic than
This is what I imagine Bite Marks looks like.
Only right now angrier.
In 7 feet tall and angrier. And now I didn't used to be armored, so now I'm no longer naked. But
I didn't realize you were a 7 foot tall cat.
So Yeah, I'm 7 feet tall. We talked about this when I was
Meow.
overturning the old lady's home at 3
Oh.
a.m. and I was
Hold
like overturning tables,
I just thought you were.
necklaces, like
I thought
really
you were just a really
fucking tight.
strong cat.
No,
I have a
no.
meta question. My meta question is:
Mhm.
does anyone know off the top of their head how long, in real life Earth years, or not years, but like real life Earth time, those of us who are currently in the party have been playing together? I feel like it's been about 1 year at this point that all of
not
us
even
were
that. So this
It was-
group has
yeah.
been together because it's only been about 6 months since the assassination of Gugudek. So you guys have been
So
Oh,
we've been
I
cruising
was-
together
for
for
about
like 7.
you guys have been cruising for about 3 months, 2 months now.
Okay. Okay.
Regardless,
Okay.
the fight against
Back in
evil has been
time.
going on for forever.
Yeah.
Right.
Also, we've only known each other for 2 months.
So, like, I don't know who your god Katie is or what she's like. I don't understand what message she's trying to give us or what you're trying to like tell us.
I mean, she was quite cryptic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, gods generally are. So like still don't buy it. Like still thinking Beshaba is the ultimate of the two evils, right? Cool.
Agreed.
Okay,
Tally ho,
we
let's go.
take care of Beshaba.
Uh-huh.
Like hear me out. Plan. We take care of Beshaba, right? Take care of Beshaba. We take care of anybody in our way. Getting to Beshaba. Then we like go to Prince, figure out what this whole like blood magic pact is with the portals. We figure out what kind of like impact that's gonna have for everybody prepare. We put people at the portals, right? Then we take care of Prince, right? Like
Sam,
we
how
just
much have
like
you had to drink tonight?
why is evil in this land? I'm just like, why are we still at this point? Like we've been here
Yeah.
for like
Well-
3 3/4 seasons. Why are we still like fighting about like who we're supposed to kill? We've been after this Beshaba for 3 3/4 seasons.
If you could quantify the amount of time in a non-linear,
Yeah.
non-in-game manner.
Thank you for
What-
6 months.
It sounds like we've been having the lesser of two evils, but what if we didn't have an evil at all and we had the gods of the light come in? I still don't know
How
what
do you know
how
they're
planning
actually
to
good
rule.
gods?
Huh?
How do you know they're actually good gods?
Well, I know God Katie is a good god because I've been
So that's
following
one.
her. Yes,
We don't know how many
that's all
others
I need.
there are.
But then I trust her instinct, and the big thing of information. And this is, I'll just put this out here, and we can just continue our mission because I think we still need to go to where Bobby was saying and agree to disagree maybe right now as we gather.
Can I throw one thing to you, Aurora?
Mm-hmm.
How long have you been following Katie? How many years?
That's a good question. Oh, hold on, I gotta calculate some stuff. How old am I?
Rough guess.
30. Probably 15 years.
And in 15 years, she hasn't once made her presence known to you in any shape, way, or form. And then right before we're about to do probably the most significant task in the history of the world, she decides to go say hi. Does that not seem fishy?
Well, okay. I guess, I mean, actually, I think I reached out to her. We had an interaction one time when, remember when I thought I left the party, but then I randomly appeared in that
So she's
village
only
of dead people. She helped there.
She's only contacted you once there was
She
a
helped get my
capability
husband.
of a god being killed at some point. So I'm not sold on her. I think we should go help the prince, counsel the realm, and kill anybody that's in the way, god or not.
I think we could go to the prince. All I'm saying is that I'm just going to. I don't know.
You want to go to
Keep
the
being
prince
neutral,
that's
yes.
hanging amid something at some sort of location somewhere that we have determined from Beshaba, and you want to ask him some questions?
Yep.
Well, I doubt he'll know anything because he's a 13-year-old boy. But I assume we'll encounter Beshaba again.
Do you assume that? Why wouldn't we just ask her the questions we needed to ask her when we were with Beshaba?
I have new questions.
Well, she wouldn't answer half of them.
You have new questions for Beshaba.
I think maybe.
So what I'm gathering is that you're questioning the decision you made to stick with us.
No.
Regal's just gonna get on his horse and start leaving at this point.
Yeah. So
Like,
I think
I'm
gonna let the cat and the horse figure it out.
I think I probably had a rough night's sleep. Probably just some indigestion, I think. Maybe created some crazy dreams that I had last night. It's, don't worry about it. I'm just speaking gibberish. We'll just keep going along our path. I think.
Fight it. I think there's something in your meat pies.
Yeah, I think. Was there some rancid?
do not think so.
It's been a couple days
feeling
and we haven't been refrigerating.
Quite fine.
So.
Regal's
I'm ready
to start going.
Speaking of not refrigerating, Jesse was really worried about me a few months ago because I ate some beef stroganoff that I accidentally left on the counter overnight.
She left it on the counter. It's meat. I was like, live.
But I made
you
I
can
made
leave it on
non-dairy
the
milk.
counter.
Surely
Listen,
you can't. What?
It's only in the last 200 years that we've discovered refrigeration. It's okay.
I didn't mean to do it, but I thought it was safe. That's all.
I left lentil soup on the counter overnight and threw it all out because I don't chance it, but I probably could have gotten away with eating it.
That's why you have a weak immune system. Regal's gonna keep going.
Okay, so I'm just gonna straight up ask her, are you leaving us?
No, I'm not. No, nothing about that said I'm leaving. I just wanted to share my insight of just so we knew maybe more
what
going on.
What is the insight that we are not on the right path?
No, just that there might be more gods involved. There's more doubt with the prince, so I was just wanting to relay that because
the prince is super sus. We've all agreed on that.
Perfect, on the same page.
The prince is awful. Does that mean we should not be going against Beshaba? Is that what your god is telling you?
All I'm saying is that it sounds like Beshaba isn't going to be an issue maybe for very long, or just temporarily, because I don't I didn't get lots of details. But anyways, that's kind of all I know right now.
To her credit, she only asked 3 questions.
I should have asked more questions.
What do you want us to do as a party? The three of us as a party.
This shouldn't change our current course of action. Just we have more information to just ponder. And so when hopefully more information comes in, we could add that to we're just collecting data.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like you're telling me to go to the bar and wait it out and let the gods figure it out and give it 2 months and then maybe we'll be needed. Is that what you're telling us?
Can Regal forcibly place bite marks on a horse?
What's going on? Feisty this morning.
If you want to put her on a horse, you can roll strength and she can either go with it or she can fight you off.
11. I'm gonna try and put bite marks.
I'll do a strength saving throw.
You were unable to put her on the horse. She's 1, wily, and 2, she's like drunk strength right now.
Okay, I'm gonna just try and do some weird crazy acrobatics and throw her onto it by doing a flip with her, like a judo flip.
Better not be throwing no other bitches.
And I'm gonna do acrobatics in return.
To
you, Brandon.
I don't know if folks heard that, but that would have been a title.
I'm not gonna let you do an acrobatics roll to try to pick someone and move them.
Can I do an athletics?
I mean,
I'll do athletics. Yeah.
Sure. Well, yeah, you can do athletics, and then Sam, you can do athletics or acrobatics. Athletics, try to fight them off. Acrobatics, try to wriggle away.
I'm gonna use my god thing.
Your god thing?
My reroll for the day.
Oh, you're burning it on this?
Well, yes.
Okay. He re-rolled. He used his regal dice, his royal die, and rolled a 25. So he does put you on the horse, which you can get off of if you so choose.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. I use inspiration. I'm gonna do. What am I doing? Athletics at this point?
Athletics or acrobatics, your choice. And you are unable to put her on the horse.
All right, Regal's just gonna get on his and leave. He's heading towards wherever he's supposed to go.
All right, Regal
But
starts riding
isn't that
off.
where we're all going?
This is where we're all
Yes.
going. Yeah, the
Y'all-
plan hasn't changed.
Y'all being too
So
crazy
why are
with
we-
this
why
with the
are
drunk
you
cat.
Trying to.
I shouldn't have mentioned anything. I'm gonna ride away.
Well, I'm confused as to like. So I'm trying to.
You're running away.
Before we ride
Running away from
away.
conflict. Yeah.
Right, but like before we ride away, like I'm
Charging.
trying to figure out what the hell Aurora was trying to warn us of.
She was trying to say that the gods think the prince is doing a shitty job and they want some reform and they're tricking Beshaba. That's the gist of it.
That's pretty much yeah.
Of
And I should have
course
asked more
he is.
questions.
That's why we're
I
gonna
realized that
take
now.
down both evils.
Okay, Regal's gonna go ahead
Take
to
down
take down
Beshaba
both
first.
evils.
We take down the king next.
It sounds great. Perfect.
Jesus.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh,
Get our friends back.
Can I say
Brandon,
that?
does Bite's council tie vanish from that?
I'm sorry, I was just typing something. What did you say?
She said we kill Beshaba, then we kill the prince.
Oh no.
So speaking
no,
doesn't,
take down the
doesn't
king.
do
Or the king.
anything.
Oh.
You have to actually make action for something against the king or the
Okay.
prince, or choose
Cool
to revoke
beans.
it.
So the cat will
I'm
sober
not
up
doing
at that point.
until Beshaba is dead.
Okay, sober Sam's back. Regal's gonna ride away now with Aurora's cape flapping in the wind.
Yeah, I'm just charging. Naruto running away from the conflict.
This cat's scary, man.
Galloping away from the conflict is a great episode.
What was that?
Yeah.
It's a
Galloping
prancing.
away from conflict. Prancing or galloping
Gotcha.
away from conflict
Yeah.
are all excellent.
Or
episodes.
Naruto running away from the conflict. Yeah.
I mean, I'm just. I'm sorry. It's been 3 3/4 seasons.
We know,
It's been
Sam.
2
We
years.
know.
We've been going
Okay.
through this campaign for 2 years.
Yep.
Oh no, Brandon. It's been about 2.5.
Have to.
I know because as soon as we moved offices, we started D&D.
Well, yes, but there were some breaks. So it's been about 2 years, and
No,
this
fuck you.
gone. Oh, you guys were supposed to like the prince, but we guys didn't get to spend enough time with him. So,
I like the prince. I want to save him. That's why I'm gonna head towards
There we
conflict.
go.
Andrea likes the prince. That has nothing to do with like all the conflicting things happening in her poor horned
There
head. She fist bumped him. Come on.
All right. So I know Regal started riding toward the volcano. What about the rest of you guys?
To the yeah. I start running as well.
Can I see the volcano before we go into the place we have to go?
I mean, you guys have been able to see it for half a day now.
I mean like the magma center.
So you recall that your DM explained this very poorly. That's a dormant volcano.
Oh,
And so
I wanted to drop my ring into it.
you can climb to the top if you want. It'll probably take you at least half a day.
Never mind.
Let's just have the eagles take us to the top. Can we do that?
Do you have any eagle
Just have-
friends?
Oh, I just assume there's eagles that can carry
Did you
us
just now
in
start
this
that?
world. Is that not?
I mean, there are eagles, but none that you know that are big enough to carry you. And as you look up, you
Fair
do see.
enough.
She just lost her
shooting.
bink.
Jordan, apparently your daughter lost her bink.
Yeah, both of them are far away from her head.
You are.
But as you look at it, you see steam not just kind of roiling up, but shooting straight up, at least 100 feet, before it kind of dissipates out and turns to cloud and stuff. So it looks as if there is some kind of gust coming up. So are you, I don't, yeah, are you riding with them? I'm very confused by the looks you're giving me.
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm afraid to engage because everyone thinks this is like horrible.
No, you've been great. Keep doing
drunk
what you're doing.
cat.
Oh, keep doing what you're doing. You've been fantastic. So much
Yes.
fun.
I am absolutely engaging, going towards Mordor. I'm sorry, the the what are you calling the volcano?
Karnarvok.
That's a great question.
Genverak?
Genvarok is the village to the north. This is
So
just
Genverak.
no, it's just the old volcano.
Yes, that's where I'm headed.
Volcano. So you guys start seeing signs leading toward Pilgrim's Pass, right? Which is where Golgi said you guys would need to go.
Mhm.
And
I remember that.
he also said hundreds, if not thousands, of people make the pilgrimage every year. Gets closer to the pass, you see no one, not a soul, not an individual at all. Path looks like it's well worn. You know, it's wide enough for a wagon, but you don't see any fresh prints or fresh marks. No fresh prints in the air. Right? And eventually, you guys find yourself. And I'm not going to actually run you guys through this map, so I'm not going to have time. You guys find yourselves at the entrance to Pilgrim's Pass. Stables here that you can put your horses in. And ahead of you here, you see a giant door in the stone.
Okay. 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 Go, 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 go,
Okay.
go, go, go,
So,
go, go. Feel like we're headed towards Beshaba.
Headed towards the final chapter.
all right. So you guys go in.
Fuck yeah, we go in. I'm sorry. Fuck yeah, I go in.
Are we gonna be sneaky? We're sneaky, right?
Yes.
We're being sneaky.
If you guys
Okay.
sneak me, you got past without a trace in a heartbeat. You want to roll for? You want us to roll for?
If you guys were actually going in, yes, but actually I had to cut out. So instead,
Oh.
yeah, it's a pretty cool map. If I say so myself, no big deal. No. But I'm gonna hold it for a future campaign, so I'm not gonna show you guys any more than but as you guys are moving through, this place is supposed to be bustling, full of people. Instead, it's empty. The cafeteria has some old food left on a couple of the tables. The shrine looks like it's been smashed up. The barracks look like they were vacated in a hurry. You see a couple stains of blood. As you move through, see not hide nor hair of anybody. Eventually, you get to a portion where it becomes just a cave. And the caves look like they split off into several different directions. You can see torches on the wall, but the torches have all gone out. Looks like the torches might have been used to indicate which directions to go. So, I need one of you to take point and give me a nature check to see through.
Oh, that'll definitely be me, a ranger.
Well, I gotta head out, and it's 10 o'clock. So
It is. That one will get you through eventually. It takes a little bit of time, and you find yourselves coming out of the cave onto a bridge, and the bridge spans this. You find yourselves inside the caldera. The walls of the caldera reaching hundreds of feet above you. At the bottom of the caldera where you are, there's this giant lake, but the water is boiling. Right, steam rising off of it. You just find yourselves on a 20-foot wide stone bridge spanning the entirety of the lake, and ahead of it you see an island. And on that island, you see what looks like was once a beautiful shrine, but now lies in disrepair. And waiting for you on the other side of that bridge, you see Raven, Endra, Tim. And that's where we'll call it tonight.
What?
But before we go, we want to say a big thanks to
Tim.
D&D Beyond and to Roll20 for the virtual tabletop, the books, the character sheets, all that cool jazz. Sirenscape for the awesome sound sets that we get to use, to Twitch and to YouTube for hosting our videos, and of course to the University of Washington UK, and to our viewers, because it's always fun to chat with you, and of course to my players. I love you guys. Thank you. And with that, I'd like to wish you all a good night and enjoy your long rest.